Have you ever felt like you just won when buying a discounted item? In this analysis, we'll explore the psychological reasons, why shopping for discounts brings such satisfaction, and how businesses use clever pricing strategies to manipulate these feelings. Have you ever realized that feeling of outsmarting the system isn't random, but a sophisticated psychological strategy designed by businesses to tap into your emotions? By the end, you'll understand how these strategies not only help companies sell more, but also make you feel smarter and victorious every time you make a purchase. The sense of victory in discount purchases. One of the strongest emotions triggered when consumers buy discounted products is the feeling of victory. This feeling is not just about saving money. It's about the psychological satisfaction of having outsmarted the pricing system. We can understand this feeling as personal success and achievement. When consumers find a product on sale, it feels like they've uncovered a treasure, triggering excitement and joy. It's a form of reward-based satisfaction where the emotional payoff comes from perceiving success and getting the product at a lower price. Imagine a luxury watch originally priced at $500, now discounted to $250. The consumer doesn't just feel like they've saved $250, they feel a sense of winning in a game. Against the high original price, they've managed to get something of high value for much less, which is highly satisfying and reinforcing. The sense of control and choice. Purchasing discounted items also gives consumers a sense of control over the situation. Consumers feel they are making a strategic choice because they have the opportunity to decide when and what to buy at the best price. This sense of autonomy reinforces the idea that they are in charge of the purchase, which further strengthens their feelings of satisfaction. Example: if a consumer waits until the last day of a 50% off sale to purchase an item, they might feel a heightened sense of accomplishment as they acted decisively to secure the best deal available. This decision-making process contributes to their feeling of success, increasing their emotional reward. The feeling of being a smart shopper. Another key aspect of consumer satisfaction during discount shopping is the feeling of being a smart shopper. Consumers feel pride not just in saving money, but in outsmarting the system by finding products that offer the best value. This feeling is tied to self-esteem and the belief that they've made a savvy, intelligent purchase. Satisfaction from smart shopping. The psychological effect of being a savvy shopper is linked to the idea that consumers are in control of their financial decisions. It's not just about getting a product for less. It's about doing something strategic that sets them apart from less informed consumers. If a consumer buys a high-end brand item originally priced at $300 but reduced to $150, they feel not just financially prudent, but also intellectually superior for recognizing and seizing the opportunity. They feel they are playing the game of shopping better than others. The urgency and scarcity effect. The sense of urgency and scarcity is a significant psychological driver in discount shopping. When businesses announce limited-time discounts or low stock levels, consumers often feel a sense of urgency to act before the opportunity expires. Exclusivity and urgency. Consumers are motivated by the idea that they might miss out on an item if they don't act fast. The feeling of exclusivity, getting something that others cannot, enhances their sense of winning and drives them to make quicker purchasing decisions. Example is a consumer sees a 24-hour flash sale on a high-demand product. As the clock ticks down, they feel an intense sense of urgency. And by purchasing the product in time, they feel a profound sense of victory, like they've managed to secure an exclusive deal that others didn't act on in time. The joy of owning something new. Finally, when purchasing discounted items, consumers often feel a sense of happiness and pride in owning a new product. This feeling is not just about the monetary savings, but about the psychological reward of acquiring something they might not have bought at full price. The endowment effect comes into play when consumers feel the product is more valuable once they own it. The happiness of owning a desirable product at a great price creates a feeling of success and contentment. For instance, a consumer buys a new smartphone with a significant discount, not only because they saved money, but because they now feel they own something new and valuable. This sense of ownership amplifies their sense of victory in the shopping experience. Pricing strategies businesses use to enhance consumer experience and satisfaction. From a business perspective, understanding these psychological triggers is crucial in developing effective psychological pricing strategies that tap into consumer emotions. Psychological pricing uses consumer psychology to influence purchasing decisions and can be broken down into several key strategies that align with consumer behaviors. Price anchoring. Displaying the original price alongside the discounted price, making the discount seem more significant. Charm pricing. Using prices like $99.99 instead of $100, making the price seem lower. Scarcity and urgency. Offering limited time discounts or low stock levels to push consumers to act fast. Bundling and discounts. Offering discounts on product bundles to increase perceived value. The psychological satisfaction and sense of victory that consumers feel when purchasing discounted items are deeply rooted in human emotions such as pride, control, and ownership. These feelings are amplified by businesses employing psychological pricing strategies that manipulate how consumers perceive value, urgency, and scarcity. By understanding these emotional triggers, businesses can design pricing strategies that not only increase sales but also create a more satisfying and rewarding experience for their customers, making them feel like they are winning every time they make a purchase. Thank you for watching the video. Please leave your thoughts on this topic in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.